I have my Angular application right here, and I'm using Cognito with the Amplify library for my authentication, my authorization and authentication. But I have a situation where if someone registers and they don't validate with the code, their email or phone or whatever you have, I'm going to use email, then they can't re-register because they're already in the Cognito user pool, but they can't log in because they have an unvalidated account. So right now I have no account. I'm going to register. I am not going to confirm my email. Now I have this user where I can't register and I can't log in. Let's go to our Visual Studio Code and see how we can fix that. So I did these all in other videos. I have a login component. Login component's very simple, calls my Cognito service. Cognito service, sign in, calls the auth sign in from the Amplify library. We get a promise back. Let's go back to our login. And then I route to the home if it's good, but I just have a console error if it's bad. So this is what we have to change first. In my login component, when we catch an error, let's go ahead and type error here so we get the error object. And then I can get rid of this for now. You can print out the error code. That's what I'm really going to be paying attention to. I'm going to make a switch statement for the two that I really want. And the first one for error code is user not confirmed exception. So I'm going to do a case user not confirmed exception. That's because we don't have our code. That's the one that we're really paying attention to. And I'll just do a console.log and not confirmed. But we do have another one that I want to pay attention to. Oh, we got to do our break. Don't forget your break. And that's the not authorized exception. So those are the two popular codes that you got to catch and do something with. We'll do a not authorized exception here. Just do a print statement or a console statement. Console log not authorized. Authorized. And you could do a default, but I'm going to keep things moving right along. So when this situation occurs, I want to go to a component that's going to automatically send another code and then give me the opportunity to enter it. So I'm going to need another component. I'm going to bring up my command prompt. I'm in my Bigfoot YouTube directory. I'm going to make another component. I'm going to say ng generate component code dash validation. Right, so that's going to be my component code validation. Hit enter. There we go. Our code validation component is created. Let's take a look. Here it is. Now we're going to want to route to this component. So let's look for our app routing module TS. Bring that up. And we don't have a route path for that. Let's add one. Oh, and we're going to need a comma after the last one. There we go. And we'll do path, comma, what do we call it? Code validation? Yeah, I can see it. Code validation. And we got component, code validation component. And I'm not going to put a route guard on there. Now let's check our Cognito service and make sure that we can resend for our sign up. We can resend a code. And I don't have a resend in here. I already checked. I'm just pretending I'm looking now. So I need to get a resend sign up. I'm going to copy my confirm sign up, Control V and paste it. I'm going to write resend. And the auth object or auth class has a resend sign up, but we don't send the code. We're not confirming it. We're just sending the email so we know where the code should go. Now for the code validation, the HTML part, I'm going to steal some code from my register if I can find it. Here it is, register. right? And then we'll look at our register component.html. I'll put this in the description in case you didn't follow along. You just need this part for your app. Let's go ahead and copy. Let's go ahead and copy that. Control C. And then I'm going to go to my validation, code validation component.html. And paste it. All right, so our user code and the confirm sign up, we're going to add that to our TS file. We aren't going to add this directive though. We can go ahead and get rid of that ngIf. Now let's go to the code validation TypeScript file here. I'm going to do some imports. So I need my Cognito stuff. So let me import my Cognito service. And in that Cognito service, we had an iUser, right? The interface for the user. So I'm going to get both of those. Also going to get some route stuff, right? We haven't done any routing yet, but we will. We're going to need the activated route because we need to get a parameter. We're going to pass the email from the login to our code validation so that we have that. And we're also going to get the router because once we validate, we're going to go back to the login page. Nice. And now down in the class itself, let's go ahead and declare an iUser. And then I'm going to need a constructor to get my stuff in here. We'll do private activated router. Activated route. I'm sorry, I always get those confused. Activated route, colon, and that is of type activated route. And we're going to do a private router after we get our code. Well, after we submit our code, we'll do the router to get to the login. And then let's do this private Cognito service, Cognito service, and it's of type Cognito service. We only have to initialize the user. So this user equals open and close curly brackets as iUser. And this curly bracket is for the constructor. Let's move that back one. Now we're going to get two methods. I'm just going to do the skeletons for now. We get public. We're going to have our ng on and init, right? And that is going to send our code request. We'll do a void. Let's put a note there. Let's say send code request for a specified email. So I'll just say for email. And then we're going to have one more, and this will get rid of one of our errors. I'll do public confirm sign up. On this one, we're going to call, let's get a void in there. This one, we're going to call our Cognito stuff. Let me just do a note. I'm going to say confirm sign up. Confirm sign up. Now let's go back to our login component.ts. We have a lot more infrastructure set up. And when we try and sign in, if we get a user not confirmed exception, we don't really need this console log. What we need to do is route to our code validation page. So I'm going to say this, I have a router because I was using it to go to the home page on success. And I'll do a navigate, open parenthesis, open square bracket, open speech quote / code validation. And then now I have to pass parameters, right? So I'll do this on a second line. Hit enter, tab. I'm going to do open and close curly brackets, query parameters, and then a colon, open, close curly brackets, and we can call this email or user. Email is better, right? And then this user dot email. We don't have to pass the whole user information. We just need the email. All right. Now that is going to send us back to our code validation component. Oh yeah. And then on init, we can catch the activated route. Let's do that. This dot activated route And we have query params, right? Those. We'll get the subscribe, grab our params, and then thick arrow function, open close curly bracket, let email equal params, and I think I called that email. That makes sense. Okay, this user.email will get our Cognito user equals our email. Then we can do this dot Cognito service resend sign up. We'll send the whole user this dot user. We only need the email though. Then let's do a print out. Right, I'll just do an empty parameter thick arrow function. Let's get a curly bracket here. There we go. Let me bring that up. I kind of messed that up. And what should we get? Let's just do a console log. So I'll do console.log code sent. And you could do like a little toast or something so people will know. All right, that's just for us though. And of course you could do a catch here. Let's take a look at the confirm sign up. We're almost done. Yeah, we really should give them some more visual information about the code being sent, because they got to go to their email, look in the email, then we can press our confirm sign up when they get the code from the email and put it in our little box. So we'll do this Cognito service confirm sign up. Oops, I forgot my bracket or my parenthesis. This dot user will get sent, and we'll just do it then. And route to login, because then we can log in. So this, we're going to use the router because we don't have to get parameters. We'll do navigate, open and close square bracket. Oh, I need my single quote / login. Should we do a catch? We're fine. Let's live dangerously. For your production code, you should probably have catches though. All right, good to go. Let's try it out. I'm going to save everything. Save all. And then let's go to our web browser. We'll leave this open. There we go. Just make it a little smaller. I'm going to try and sign in. I'm going to say Simtech Gamer 7 at proton.me. I'm going to try and sign in. Hit my login. Oh, I got an unconfirmed user. Code sent. All right, now I got to go to my Proton account. Oh, look at that. Verification code. Oh my goodness. Which one is it? February 10th. Nope, it's down this way. Yeah, here it is. Let's get it. Control C. Go back to our website. Paste it. Confirm user. Now let's see if we can log in. Simtech Gamer 7 at proton.me. Boom! Welcome to Bigfoot Hunters. We are in. So you do obviously want to handle this error so it doesn't show up in the console window for your Cognito service and your sign-in. But we have all of our functionality. We can resend codes even if they didn't get the first one or they forgot to sign in for whatever reason, and then fix that quasi-user state.